reform. Because if you are looking at what you're looking at is that we're going to move from 7% to about 12.5% currently now. And what does that mean? It puts more money on the side of the government than on the citizens. Because likely we are going to be buying a Coke now for 1,000 naira. But a lot of people don't understand. They're hiding that angle. You know, this Tinubu's administration is suspicious. Everything about that guy is propaganda.
Ango Abdullahi also come out to cry that Tinubu is making a big mistake wanting to divide Nigeria with this tax policy.
Yes, let me tell you, it is in two ways. The perception and the understanding, the marketing aspect of it and the consequences of having tax reform is in two ways. Well, you can see what happened at the National Assembly, that Ababe was almost on the run. They had to test him out of the Senate. You understand? You see the position of Northerners on that. Then the question I'm asking the Southern senators who are representing Southern interests in the Senate, where are they dormant? Yeah. Even though a lot of people are against the issue of the surrounding the tax reform. Because if you're looking at what you're looking at is that we're going to move from 7% to about 12.5% currently now. And what does that mean? It puts more money on the side of the government than on the citizens. Because likely we are going to be buying a Coke now for 1,000 naira. But a lot of people don't understand. They're hiding that angle. You know, this Tinubu's administration is suspicious. Everything about that guy is propaganda. You understand? But if you look at the way and manner, that means Nigerians can be buying a bottle of Coke for 1,500 because that is what the tax reform is all about. The government are going to be making more money. They're going to be taking a lot for citizens. That citizens are going to go down more and more and more. Then another angle of it that the Northerners are seeing it as a complete threat. They want to disarm the North completely. Because
Lagos,
because no, I'm coming. Because some states in the North that are making almost nothing, whatever you are making, they will be taken from you. So the North is fearing that they're going to possibly dry up automatically. And this might be something Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to come from the behind, you know, to tackle the North and reduce them so that he can be able to weigh down completely on them and burden them the more and take over government by 2027. That's another angle of it. Then the other angle of it is that, you know, these things are not being marketed very well. Nigerians are not don't understand what Tinubu wants them to engage by taking a just insignificant aspect of the reform and the journalism concept to destabilize the National Assembly, because they not say they don't want it. Why is it that the Southern senators themselves are not standing up to defend the same tax reform policy in the Senate? Why is it that the Northern senators are intimidating the Southern senators in the Senate? Why is it that the Southern senators themselves do not have even one spokesperson who has come out to say we are defending this crooked propagandic tax reform? This tax reform is dangerous in one aspect of it, because Nigerians will continue to try while the government continues to live large. They are going to be taking over 90% of our resources down there. They are going to be taken from states. They are going to be taken from everybody. Then from manufacturers too. So definitely Tinubu's regime is purely a tax regime, and the North is not comfortable with that, given the already wandering harsh economy. Some of the things he has engaged himself has brought on Nigerians, and the man is bent on going to 2027. He doesn't give a damn, but the North want to checkmate him. You understand? Because one, if you look at it, the North is claiming they are not as productive, as sophisticated as the South. Now, why should he actually embark on, such thing? Meaning that there's going to be a lot of states who start struggling to control their resources. Anything that is coming out from River State, anything that's coming from Lagos State now will not be shared with any other state. So the government will likely collect the chunk of this thing. And when states started restricting from spreading their hands to other states in terms of support and whereabouts, you know that some of those states will definitely become very unviable. Then in the north, we know the issue of security. So introducing this now is going to shake the northern economic and political foundation because they do not know how to separate religion from politics. Very difficult. The only tribe, the only people that will survive this tsunami are the Igbos. Because they have tried it over and over and over away. How the Igbo nation were able to wrinkle out from Buhari's anti-Igbo policies initiated and carried on by this present administration under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Igbos will still survive at the end of the day. You know, so the North are looking at it that if it pushes this thing to a level, the North will not have any other option than to commence its impeachment. And I can tell you, they will achieve it because they are already saying it. They are 19 what states. They have majority, and Tinubu is there, Yorubalizing Asu Rock. We are not seeing nationalistic patriotism in his appointment and what he does. Everybody is being sectional, and that is why Goodluck Jonathan came out and said recently that people are just loyal to their ethnic nationalities, not to the country. That means something is wrong with Nigeria. Breaking up the time because that's what they're saying now. Let us negotiate Nigeria. You see Northerners saying let us negotiate Nigeria. These are the people under Buhari. They say nothing. The Igbo man is suffering. Suffered Buhari onslaught for 8 years. Now Tinubu is coming his own, and his own is coming in from another direction. They call it tax reform. They want to squeeze the Igbo businesses. Well, let us see how it's going to play out, or how Akpabio is going to handle that at the end of the day. Whether they are going to sort it out, well, it's going to be real drama in the Senate, where a lot of things is going to play out.
But do you think Akpabio, do you think Tinubu will win this against the northern senators? Because they are not really happy as
Tinubu say he's not going back. Maybe that will be the beginning of separation of Nigeria. Maybe they will formally initiate it. A referendum done in less than 24 hours, and Nigeria balkanizes, and everybody goes his own. Bros, some countries are losing relevance about Nigeria. Nigeria is not offering anything. Nigeria has become a trap to other nations within Africa struggling to develop. And one of the countries Nigeria is bent on, bringing down is Biafra. And unfortunately, they have been able to succeed on that direction. Because, the Biafra has advanced, taking Nigeria from different angles. They cannot be held down. Look at what is happening in Finland. So, but what we're saying is that, let him continue. He said, the presidency said there's no going back. So we are going to see more drama, whether Nigeria is going to survive or not, whether Nigeria is going to exist or not, whether Nigeria is going to take a step forward or not. Well, let him push it more harder on them. Let us see what is going to happen. Whether the southern senators and the southern governors will come out and say enough is enough. You can look at what is happening in Rivers State. The president has come out to say, tell the Rivers State government, that they will not be standing between the local government allocations again. That the doors is open for them to, have their way. That means something is going to go on that if care is not taken, it might be the end of Nigeria. Some Northerners has come out to predict that, there might not be 2027 for Tinubu, which means maybe another southern senator, president of possibly an Igbo extraction. Tinubu for now has nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is a man that said that subsidy is a voodoo under Jonathan. He said a lot of things. That if Jonathan cannot be able to give you fuel at 100 naira per liter, send him away. But we are seeing the same people. Then my question is, what is leadership? Propaganda. They are using propaganda so they are already in government now. The same propaganda will continue. Look at Port Harcourt refinery. In less than 24 hours now, it's having K-leg. So what are we expecting? What are we trying to get at the end of the day. These are the things that will make the Northerners take a position. Let them take a position. They have already seen that there's cracks everywhere in Nigeria, and Biafra is the only option of the genuinity of the black man, of the Igbo man, of the Biafran nation, of Africa, West Africa. You know, let them forget about Nigeria is just a mere geographical expression, a propaganda put in place by the British system so that they can put money into their pocket. I'm not the only one saying it. Davido went to America and said Nigeria is 0/0. Am I the one that's saying it?
He was blasted for it.
Reno
blasted
Boy also said the same thing, that Nigeria is a business enterprise. Was never meant to be a nation. Everything is pointing towards one direction. Is it not hard time we do the needful and understand that 100 years we have tried and struggled and abused unity of this country, and letting go to face the reality is the only option panacea for black man to define himself the more. Thank you.
From the time war ended up to now, is it not 60 years or more than 60 years? And it has no limitation. As far as Britain is existing, one Nigeria remain, including Biafra, under one Nigeria. Britain will continue to take that oil. But Finland only 60 years. It has a limited time. 60 years. And if you know what the value of oil and gas in Europe, if it's you, if they offer you may take it. If they offer you, you may take it. As EU are fighting Russia now in the name of Ukraine.
Do you think that's why the Finland government arrested, someone ekpa, as per my source, Biafran Liberation Army? And at the same time, do you think that Finland can fall for this offer that the Nigerian government is offering them?
I am Mr. Parademi Okokondem. You see, anything can happen in this world. The only thing that is constant is changing. Apart from change that is constant, nothing is constant. Human being can change at any time. But the history of Finland, I know the Finland as a Finland nation that will stand with anybody that is fighting for its liberation. But things can change. You see, I think, was it Zimbabwe or Zambia, one of the East African nations? As of that time, Zimbabwe stood for them. No shaking until they get their independence. Although the people that was in power at that time are not the set of people. We are not the set of people that are in power now. And there's an adage that people do to say, my people do say, that this woman love her husband well. You know, they fought to any man. She love her husband because you never offer her much money. If you offer her much money, she will fall. So if 60 years free oil and gas, Nigeria government offer it for Finland, they may fall. If they offer it, they may fall. Do you know what 60 years mean? More than half a century.
But do you think Nigeria can afford to give 60 years of free
crude
oil?
If Nigeria can call the Bakassi as a whole to Cameroon, but one can call it to Cameroon, Obasanjo came and seal it up in International Court of Justice. Obasanjo seal it up there. Then what can Nigeria not to do? As far as the oil does not belong to North and West, they can sell it. They wouldn't mind to sell the whole Biafra land and give to foreign power to help them to destroy Biafra. The foreign power wouldn't mind to be giving them 20% and taking 80% of the resources in Biafra. It's not their own. If they collect 20%, it's better for them than when Biafra go and took the whole mineral resources or biafra resources and go. So it's better for them to sell it to a foreigner. And for them to give them 20% and be taking 80%. It's better for them. That's what I mean. Okay, do you know that since war have ended, Britain is siphoning Nigerian Biafran oil in the name of one Nigeria? Because that's part of agreement they did with Britain. There's a crude oil pipeline lay under the sea to Britain. Since war ended, they're siphoning it. Take it and go home. Eh? Okay, from the time war ended up to now, is it not 60 years or more than 60 years? And it has no limitation. As far as Britain is existing, one Nigeria remain, including Biafra, under one Nigeria. Britain will continue to take that oil. But Finland only 60 years. It has a limited time. 60 years. And if you know what the value of oil and gas in Europe, if it's you, if they offer you may take it. If they offer you, you may take it. As EU are fighting Russia now in the name of Ukraine, and Russia is the source of their oil and gas. They are having problem now. Power shortage because of the war. They are fighting Russia. Now they are now in winter. They need oil and gas. Then you say they should not collect it. But it will be a shameful thing to Finland to disappoint someone ekpa at the end. It will be a shameful thing to Finland to turn their back onto whom they say is their citizen. I am not sure Finland will do so. But if they do it, fine. Good luck to them. But Nigeria is 100% ready to sell anything sellable in Biafra land to make sure they subdue Biafra. Nigeria is 100% ready. Even to gather the whole Biafrans and sell them. Okay, this person will come and open fire and kill you because you want go. Start killing you, shooting you, killing you anyhow because you want go. Is it a property that you will not sell to subdue you not to go? If he have to kill you, is it a property what belongs to you? Your birthright that you will not sell to make sure you do not escape from his hand. This is what is going on. So I wasn't there, but I feel Nigeria can do it because it's what they normally do to us, Biafrans. This is not the first time. But let us wait and see the journey Finland started, where they will end it. The journey they will start supporting someone, supporting Biafra. Let's know where they will end it. Although now the convention have started. The convention have started today. And I had the rumor that someone was there present. So we haven't known the truth. Whether it's rumor, whether it's truth, until we find out. That's what I'm saying. Finland may, it's a probability, two ways. They may gamble in to mellow the temper of Nigeria. And they may gamble in not to allow someone to go extreme, where what Nigeria accuse him may turn to be truth. So they may do it to balance equation. You understand? So it depends at the end of everything. But I thank God, whom Nigeria was petitioning was someone ekpa. I thank God. The person they are looking for is ready to waiting for them. You understand what I'm saying? The person they are knocking on his door, open. That person is right inside the room, inside his house. Keep chair for them to come and sit down. If Nigeria know, if Finland arrests someone according to the pressure Nigeria mounting to them, if Nigeria know that they are right, let them go to send their delegate, their lawyer and everything to Finland to go and defend the case in Finland. They should not believe, they should not think that the Finland will allow some people to try in Nigeria. If there's anything like that. So Nigeria should prepare. They should prepare to go to Finland to go and defend. Then after they go to Finland to defend, any year now they can come out. They themselves should prepare to go to International Criminal Court to defend themselves and defend the nnamdikanu. You understand what I'm saying? So anything can happen at any time, anywhere. Human beings, human can change at any time.
But according to as per my source, Biafra Liberation Army, they said, but do you not think that Finland, they are a country that is very civilized? Do you not think that they will feel cheap, for them to accept this offer that the government? Do you not think that they will?
Do you know what 60 years mean to draw oil and gas? Do you know how many quantity of oil barrel of oil they be giving them every day? This 60 years, not to work every month they give you. Every day the oil will be shifting to them. Not to refine the crude. Raw, then take. That is 60 years. If Finland don't have refinery, they can build refinery. Don't know what 60 years mean. Maybe in every day they will be taking 2 million barrels of crude oil and the gas. Do you know what it means? Every day you have 2 million barrels of crude oil. You will get diesel there, you get kerosene there, you will get crotide there, you will get engine oil there, you will get fuel itself, petrol itself there. You know how many items in crude oil that person will offer you for 60 years? And other nations are looking for that on top of opportunity. Not that it's a very big opportunity to Ukraine, to Finland. But good name is better than silver and gold. Good name is better than riches. Do you know what everybody is saying? Why people have confidence in Finland? They say Finland is not like a Britain who can betray anybody. Now, Finland may sold this confidence out if they don't want to retain their integrity. But commerce matters a lot. Ijele, it matters a lot. Wealth matters a lot. This is why I tell you that when you say this woman love her husband well, she cannot fall to anybody. Offer him enough money. Offer her enough money, she will fall to you. And Nigeria know how to corrupt people because they are corrupt people. Nigeria can corrupt any nation. They can corrupt anybody because they are master of that. That's what their master Britain teach them. Any nation that Britain step in, that nation, they corrupt him. Look at the whole English speaking country in the world. They are the most corrupt nations. All the whole English-speaking country in the world, because that's what they inherited from Britain. And this is why they don't want Biafra to be because Biafra want to wipe up that corruption. This is why Biafra politicians in Nigeria don't want Biafra to be, because they are corrupt. And Biafra will have to accept it. This is what they're kicking against it. That's what I'm saying. So anything can happen. Finland may do it. Thank you.
You will not succeed. Thank God for this. That my people, our women, our boys, area dictate this. But no wahala. Do it as you have been doing it. It remains a question of time. Some days you will leave office. Already they have given you a notice from the EFCC. They will do you as they are doing other. And for your information, they are not going to treat you the way they treat Fire Show. For your information, they are going to treat you the same way they treat nnamdikanu. They are going to treat you the same way they treated every other igbo people. Okorocha will tell you it's a living evidence, and every other person. So don't think you will be treated differently. No. No. Let your heart not be settled now. Yes, it's good and I am happy. Hope of them, hope of the other. Yes, hope of them, hope of the other. Nigeria have become ever since use and dump, especially those that come from the eastern region. We warn you and we caution you, but you never take caution. You never take advice. You allow yourself to be used by the Republic of Nigeria to be used as a tool to carry out evil activities in Imo State. Thank God that you are claiming, look at it now. The EFCC are now against you. They are now coming after you. They are not coming after your family. They are not coming now after your properties. They say they will seriously they will handle. See, you know one thing, I love what is happening now because the action of what has happened from Finland, it has given Nigerian EFCC another dimension to go after people like Ropus Odema. The tools that they have been using has come to become the tools to be checkmated. EFCC of Nigeria are now coming against you. Glory be to God. See, the same way they went to Kowa, Delta State governor, the same way they went to Okocha and Okorocha, the same way they are coming after you. Use and dump. Shame to you. Shame, a very big shame.